How to get funding for my startup is the most common question I'm being asked in my DMs. And most of the time, founders don't even know what stage they are in or what kind of money they actually need. So I'm going to make this very simple for you guys. If you just have an idea or maybe a rough prototype, the first thing you should look at is grants. The government actually gives free money to startups without taking any kind of equity or even considering it as a loan. That is the best way to get startup funding without giving any equity, but the procedure for this takes at least 3 to 6 months. Then comes incubators and accelerators. Think of them like startup schools. They'll give you a little money, mentorship, sometimes even office space, and they'll take a small slice of equity for this. The best time to approach them is when you've gone beyond just an idea. When you've got some clarity on your product, maybe a couple of team members and an early prototype that you can show them. That's when incubators and accelerators will actually make sense for you. Now, let's say you have a working product, a few users, and maybe even some paying customers. Now, that's when angel investors come into the picture. These people are individuals who have made money themselves and want to take bets on early stage founders. They'll take risk, but they'll also want equity in your company in return. And only after you've got proper traction like growth, numbers, and you're really thinking about scaling big, that's when you should go after venture capitalists. VCs don't just bring money, they bring network, talent, connections, but they'll only be interested once you've already proven that your startup is working. So don't jump straight into a VC when all you have is just an idea. Start with grants, go for incubators when you have a bit of clarity, raise from angels once you have validation, and then think about VCs when you're ready to go big and scale. That being said, it is not very easy to raise money and a lot of factors matter, which I will talk about in my next video.